Alright, so I'm gonna post this video first in the series because the transmission's out, and I just want everybody to know that it's out, because I don't know how long it'll take for me to get the videos made up of us taking it out. Now, I did not get any footage of it actually coming out of the truck because I knew mouse were gonna run wild, but I got some footage of the other stuff that's on the GoPro, and that always takes a while for me to edit, so I'll post this video letting everybody know the transmission's out. And we got some new lights up in the barn. That one's not completely done yet because the truck's in the way. It's just rigged up with an extension cord. That was our test light, but these ones are all wired in with the domes and everything on them. They're a LED light, so and it's nice and bright in here. It's white, not orange. We still got one orange light hooked up, but when Dad buys another bulb, he will replace that. The bulbs were $120 each, so I mean, that's why there's only 4. It's almost $500. That's over $500, he said, I think. But we got the transmission out. It was quite the process. Took us about a little under 4 hours, I think. So, but I'm gonna crack the top on it here just in a second. I'm gonna wire brush it off a little bit just to see what it looks like, and I'll let you guys see the results. Okay, so I got her tore open, and I know what the problem is. I want to see if you guys can figure it out. Just look at the transmission here. I've rigged the transmission up to show the problem as if it was in the truck. You guys found it yet? Okay, let me show you. Okay, this, I think this is for your it would be your 3rd to 4th, 2nd and 1st, reverse and low right here. These are your little, these are what slide them into gear. Like there would be 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, low, reverse. Now here's the problem. See how this gear wiggling? It should be up here on them splines there. You can't really see it, but it was getting locked. If you would move the truck, see if I can get it back into position here. There we go. There, it clipped back in. But see there, it's in 1st gear, or low gear, I mean. Oh. Popped out of gear. So we'll put it in reverse. There, it's in reverse. Okay. Turning the shaft that way. That's spinning the other way. Okay, then when you would go from low, or from reverse to low, let me hold that there. There we go. There, the reverse gear went with it, but it would go into low there. You hear it click a little bit. It's it rubbing right there, trying to fall back into. Now there, we're in 2 gears at once, and that's what it was doing. Reverse was following that. I don't know what you call that gear, but it was following that gear and getting stuck. So there's little clips, I believe, on there. So I got to take this whole thing apart because it's on the main shaft. But it shouldn't be too bad because the way I understand it, this gear here is on your input shaft. So you gotta take this off. This is your little auxiliary transmission right here. That gives you all your highs and lows. Take that off. Pull these gears out. Then there's a bearing there. Slide it back because your shaft's not connected here. I don't know if you can see in there or not, but there's some splines. When you put it into direct, the transmission into direct, it feeds straight off this or something like that. Because right now, these gears here, that gear and that gear, drive the side gears, which drive these gears, but when you put it into direct, it goes directly off there or something like that. There was a video I watched on YouTube that explained all this. It's the only reason I know it. Other than that, I'd be like, what am I looking at? So I gotta get that out and figure out what exactly it is that holds that gear into place. There we go. I believe it's a snap ring. But I gotta get it fixed. Seals for the whole thing. It needs a new seal and probably bearing back here. I'll put it in. And a new bearing in here too. You can see that wobbles. New clutch brake. It'll get a new throwout bearing while all that's off. So I got 2 weeks to do it and get it back in. So, but it'll be interesting trying to figure out how to take this apart. Now these Eaton fullers, or just a fuller, I think this one is, have these dual counter shafts, or whatever they're called. That was something they came out with to help spread the load. Instead of having all the load on these gears, it's now even across it. So, and I got some dirt in here. I gotta clean it out. When I get everything out, I'll just hose it all down with brake clean. And I'm gonna put all new hoses on it. Those are loose. Huh, that's weird. That spins inside the transmission, so I don't even know how you'd get them out. I don't think it'll have to come out though, so. But there she is. There's the inside of the transmission and the explanation of the problem that I've been having with it. So, get a U-joint, stuff like that. I got a schematic I gotta print off, but she's all empty up in there. There's a couple hoses we did break, they got pinched or whatever. So I gotta go through and probably replace everything that's covered up by the transmission, just so that way everything's good. The PTO will get resealed and everything, but I won't hook the rest of it up until I get the back half of it redone, because the actuator for the pump stuck, because it runs this pump right here where this hydraulic fitting is. There's a pump, and there's the piston right here that actuates it. It's froze, but that all leaks. There's this big old gearbox on the front of the rear end that leaks. That'll be the next project after I get the straw project done. This winter I'm going through the truck, so maybe I'll probably, because each winter I'm going to pick a project to do and try to get as much of it done as I can that time and money allows. So the truck and the H, I think, are going to be my projects this winter. This, it just needs 2 shoes rewelded and it'll be ready to go, so it wouldn't need much work. But the truck's going to get gone through and all that good stuff, so I'll try to make some detailed videos of taking this apart, because it'll be me mostly by myself doing it. Dad, he'll be working or whatnot, because I'll be working on this after work. But here's your top plate that your tower goes in. There's where your tower goes, and those are what the little that little nub on the tower rides in, and these are what select your gears. Dump it over. So alrighty, there's the video. I'll see what I can get posted for this weekend, so thanks for watching.